Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. I needed to pull this dash out of this S70. But I forgot my torque bits, so I need to take the steering wheel off and the clock spring off. They'll probably need the clock spring. Then this will be ready to come out, the dash wheel. Everything else is loose. Don't know how I forgot that. It sounded pretty tight in there. It still does, even though I got the mounts out. So if we pull this dash off gently, it may come out without breaking. There it goes. So we need to get this. So somebody replaced the ignition on here, but I don't see a key. It'd been nice to have a key because this thing has a new ignition. But those are the break-off screws. Hard to get them out even though they're not broke off. Sometimes when you try to back them out, they break off. So you should spray them with brake parts cleaner before you try to pull them out. So I need to get the steering wheel off, the clock spring off, then lift the dash out. So I'm going to make sure. I'll probably come back in a few minutes and do that. Row 31 is where that C30 is. Yeah, that thing looks rough. Looking for a Honda Civic. See if it's got a new starter on it. Looks like we got a fresh drop on the S40. It's an 08. That's what the mirrors look like. Man, this thing looks pretty clean. Black. I like them tail lights too. It's an 08. I'm going to take this AC compressor. Hopefully it will fit Paul's car. And then I got to check this Honda that just got dropped on this row somewhere to see if it has the starter I need. Here we are, back to the C30. Oh, I think that S40 got the same mirrors.
Come on, man. You're slipping.
I took a picture of it, so.
It's got the mirrors, right?
I think so. Anyway, let me look at this real quick. All right, we're going to try to replace the AC compressor real quick. It seems like things are encroaching into my work area over here. I don't know what's up with that. You know, I'm going to take those two belts loose, take the 4 10mm bolts out the bottom of it, and go from there. We're going to replace the AC compressor on I guess it's a P1 car. I don't remember. You got to take out the skirt. Next thing you want to do, put a T50 in there, tension that back, take that belt off. Then you want to put a T50 in there, untension that, take that belt off. Then you'll have both the belts off of the AC pulley. First thing you want to do is take the car and have all of the Freon evacuated from the system and get the system pulled down so that you don't have any Freon in it. Next thing I'm going to do is take the 3 10mm bolts out of the bottom of it. Take that loose too. It's holding some wire bracket. I'm going to try to get this out without taking the front end of the car apart. On the driver's side, you can see the two lines going in there. They both have 10mm. The compressor fell down a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and try to break those loose and get those removed and see if it comes down some more. Had a little wire harness thing there. I unclipped that, but that needs to be unplugged. So let's see if we take these two lines loose, will that come down and out of there? I think something else is screwed up on top of it, but we'll see in a minute. Pulled out those two 10mm bolts and the compressor did fall down out of there, and I unplugged it. Still had some of the oil in the system. Let me go ahead and see if I can hold this thing up there, get those two lines started, plug that plug in, and get this thing back in place. With the belly pan off, you could actually see the 2 bolts that hold the lines. So if you could reach those before you even take the compressor mounting bolts off, you'd be better off. Break those loose. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those up right now. She started it.
Nothing's okay. Oh, wait.
Gonna let it idle a little bit. Coolant level's good. Everything sounds good. The belts are good. Let me see if there's any red lights in there. No warning lights in there?
No, this is park brake.
Okay.
Careful, honey. Don't touch anything.
Alright, you can come out now. You're all done.
Okay.
Just leave it running. Plug that bottom section into the air box. Plug this into the top. You got a screw there. You got a screw there. Now your air duct system is straight. Now we're going to put the heat shield on. Put this cover on. And set this front cover on. The lower cover is damaged. So I'm going to go out to the salvage yard. Pick that piece up. Bring it back. Put it on. Turbo heat shield. You got to manhandle that thing. You got a screw there. And 3 screws along the top. So do have to get it under that water line. Had to take that OTE pipe loose to get at it. I'm gonna hook this over the engine pipe back up, put the belly pan on, put the skirt back on. Got the belly pan on, the splash pan on. Need to figure out how to fix that. And we should be good to go. Be able to drive this car now. Gotta torque the wheel on. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.